brightness, radiance, glow. Light is everywhere. In this episode, we'll explore words that describe different types of light, from natural to artificial. With definitions, examples, and images, let's dive into the vocabulary of illumination. Spectrum is noun, a range or continuum of colors, frequencies, or wavelengths that are ordered by their position in the electromagnetic spectrum. A wide range or variety of something. A continuum or sequence of related ideas, qualities, or phenomena. The visible light spectrum includes colors ranging from violet to red. The rainbow displayed a beautiful spectrum of colors stretching across the sky. Autism is a spectrum disorder, with individuals exhibiting a wide range of symptoms and characteristics. The museum offers a spectrum of art exhibitions, from classical to contemporary. The political spectrum encompasses a wide range of ideologies from left to right. Sunlight as noun. The direct rays of the sun. Sunlight that illuminates and warms the Earth's surface. The light emitted by the sun. Natural light from the sun. Plants need sunlight for photosynthesis, the process by which they convert sunlight into energy. The photographer captured the beauty of the landscape bathed in golden sunlight during sunset. He loved to wake up early in the morning to enjoy the peaceful quiet and the gentle warmth of the sunlight. She sat in the garden, basking in the warm sunlight on a lazy afternoon. The room was filled with sunlight streaming in through the large windows. Brightness as noun. The quality of being intelligent, clever, or quick-witted. The quality or state of being bright. The intensity of light or color. The brightness of the stars in the night sky was breathtaking. The screen's brightness can be adjusted to suit different lighting conditions. Her smile added brightness to the room, lifting everyone's spirits. His intelligence and brightness were evident from a young age, earning him top honors in school. The brightness of the sun made it difficult to see without sunglasses. Glare is noun, a fierce or angry stare, often accompanied by an intense or hostile expression. Harsh, bright, or dazzling light that causes discomfort or annoyance to the eyes, typically from sunlight or artificial sources. The glare from the fluorescent lights in the office gave her a headache after prolonged exposure. The teacher silenced the class with a glare, warning them to stop talking. The glare of the midday sun made it difficult to see the road ahead while driving. She shot him a withering glare before storming out of the room. He shielded his eyes from the glare of the headlights as cars passed by on the highway. Ray as noun, a narrow beam of light, heat, or energy, a straight line extending from a point. The sun's rays gently warmed the earth on a crisp morning. The X-ray revealed a fracture in the bone. The diver was mesmerized by the colorful rays of light dancing underwater. She felt the comforting rays of sunlight streaming through the window. The artist captured the beauty of dawn with delicate brushstrokes representing the first rays of sunlight. Moonlight as adjective, illuminated by light from the moon, pertaining to or resembling the light of the moon, occurring or taking place in the light of the moon, associated with nighttime or romantic settings. The lovers shared a tender kiss in the pale moonlight under the starry sky. They took a stroll along the beach, guided by the silvery glow of the moonlight. The garden looked enchanting in the soft moonlight, with shadows cast by the trees. The nocturnal creatures emerged from their hiding places to hunt under the cover of moonlight. The eerie beauty of the landscape was heightened by the ethereal moonlight. Incandescence as noun. A state of glowing or shining brightly with intense heat or emotion. The emission of visible light by a hot object as a result of its high temperature. The metal glowed with incandescence as it reached temperatures hot enough to melt. Her eyes sparkled with incandescence as she shared her excitement about the upcoming trip. The incandescence of the lava flow illuminated the night sky with an eerie glow. The incandescence of the campfire warmed the faces of those gathered around it. The filament in an incandescent light bulb produces light through incandescence when heated by an electric current. Glow as noun. A feeling or aura of warmth, happiness, or satisfaction. A soft, warm light emitted by something, often with a radiant or luminous quality. Her face was illuminated by a soft glow as she smiled at him. The campfire provided a comforting glow in the darkness of the night. The glowing embers of the fireplace added a touch of warmth to the chilly room. The candlelit room had a cozy glow that made it feel inviting and intimate. The sunset cast a beautiful glow across the sky, painting it with vibrant hues of orange and pink. Sparkle as noun. Liveliness, vivacity, or enthusiasm, a quality that makes something lively and appealing. The quality or state of shining with bright, flickering light, brilliance, or glitter. The stars above us shimmered with a dazzling sparkle on the clear night sky. Her eyes lit up with a sparkle of excitement when she saw the surprise party. The sunlight danced on the water, creating a magical sparkle on the surface of the lake. The fireworks display filled the night sky with bursts of color and sparkle. The diamond necklace caught everyone's eye with its radiant sparkle. Luminosity as noun. The quality or condition of being luminous, brightness, radiance, or glow. The total amount of energy emitted by a star, galaxy, or other celestial object per unit of time. The luminosity of the neon signs added a vibrant energy to the bustling city streets. The room was bathed in the soft luminosity of candlelight, creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. Astronomers study the luminosity of stars to understand their size, temperature, and stage of evolution. The luminosity of the fireworks lit up the night sky with bursts of color. The artist captured the luminosity of the sunset in her painting, using bold strokes of orange and gold. Radiance as noun. The quality of being exceptionally beautiful, vibrant, or full of life. The quality or state of being bright, shining, or glowing with light. The garden was bathed in the radiance of a full moon, casting long shadows across the lawn. Her face lit up with radiance when she saw her long-lost friend walk through the door. The radiance of the sunrise illuminated the entire landscape, filling the world with warmth and color. The radiance of the sunrise painted the sky in hues of pink and gold. The bride's radiance was unmistakable as she walked down the aisle, her smile lighting up the room. Candlelight as noun. A romantic or intimate atmosphere created by the soft glow of candles. The light produced by a candle or candles. The wedding reception was beautifully decorated with flowers and candlelight. They dined by candlelight, enjoying the intimate ambience it created. The power outage forced them to navigate their way through the house by candlelight. The room was illuminated only by the flickering candlelight, casting shadows on the walls. She spent a relaxing evening reading by the warm glow of candlelight. Moonlight as noun. The natural light that is reflected from the surface of the moon, typically observed at night when the moon is visible. The soft, romantic ambience or atmosphere associated with moonlit nights. The village took on a magical aura under the enchanting spell of moonlight. The landscape was bathed in the soft glow of moonlight as the full moon rose above the horizon. The poet drew inspiration from the tranquil beauty of the lake shimmering in the silvery moonlight. She sat by the window, gazing out at the peaceful scene bathed in the gentle glow of moonlight. They danced in the pale moonlight on the deck of the ship, swept away by the romantic atmosphere. Glare as verb. To shine or reflect with a bright, harsh, or dazzling light that causes discomfort or annoyance to the eyes. To stare angrily or fiercely at someone or something, often with intense or hostile expression. He glared at the computer screen, frustrated by the sudden crash of his work program. She glared at him across the room, clearly upset by his remarks. The sun glared off the surface of the lake, making it hard to see anything beyond the shimmering reflection. The bright headlights of the oncoming car glared in my eyes, making it difficult to see the road ahead. The driver glared at the pedestrian who stepped out into the street without looking. Radiant as adjective, characterized by happiness, joy, or health, having a bright or glowing appearance. Emitting or reflecting light, shining brightly or with intense heat. The actress looked radiant in her elegant gown as she walked the red carpet. The newborn baby had a radiant complexion, with rosy cheeks and bright eyes. The diamond necklace sparkled with radiant brilliance under the spotlight. Her radiant smile could brighten even the gloomiest of days. The radiant sun cast warm rays of light over the meadow. Beam as verb, to emit or send out rays of light, to smile broadly and happily. Her face beamed with joy when she received the good news. The lighthouse beamed its light across the dark sea, guiding ships to safety. He beamed proudly as he watched his daughter receive her diploma. The sun beamed down from a clear blue sky, warming the earth below. The spotlight beamed down on the stage, illuminating the performers. Sparkle as verb, to be vivacious, lively, or enthusiastic, to exhibit a lively and appealing quality. To emit flashes of light or brilliance, to shine with intermittent gleams or flickers. The chandelier in the ballroom sparkled with 1,000 crystals. Her eyes sparkled with joy as she recounted the exciting adventure. Freshly fallen snow sparkled in the sunlight, making the landscape look magical. The champagne bubbles sparkled in the flutes as guests toasted to the newlyweds. The comedian's wit and humor caused the audience to sparkle with laughter. Illumination as noun, clarification, enlightenment, or understanding, especially in a metaphorical sense. The act or process of illuminating or providing light. The documentary shed new light on the subject through its expert illumination of key facts and events. The book provided illumination on the historical events leading up to the war. The stained glass windows cast colorful illuminations across the church interior. The illumination provided by the streetlights allowed pedestrians to navigate the city safely at night. The professor's lecture offered valuable illumination on the complex topic of quantum mechanics. Beam is noun, a long, sturdy piece of timber or metal used as a support in construction. A radiant or projected shaft of light, often emitted by a source such as the sun or a spotlight. The lighthouse's powerful beam guided ships safely through the night. He walked along the beach, basking in the warmth of the sun's golden beams. A steel beam formed the backbone of the bridge, providing structural stability. The carpenters placed wooden beams across the ceiling to support the weight of the roof. The sun's beams illuminated the forest floor, creating patterns of light and shadow. Glow as verb, to be suffused with a warm, radiant, or pleasant feeling. To emit or give off a soft, warm light. The stars began to glow in the night sky as darkness descended. The neon signs glowed brightly along the city streets, creating a lively atmosphere. The fireplace glowed warmly, casting flickering shadows on the walls. Her cheeks glowed with a rosy hue as she laughed. The lantern glowed softly in the dimly lit room. Shine as noun, a high degree of polish or gloss on a surface. Brightness or radiance on a surface, typically resulting from reflection or refraction of light. The shine of the polished marble floor was dazzling in the sunlight. His shoes had a brilliant shine after being polished. The shine of the diamond ring caught everyone's attention. She admired the shine of the newly varnished table. The car's metallic paint gave it a glossy shine. Refraction as noun, the bending of light as it passes from one medium to another. The change in direction of a wave, such as light or sound, as it passes obliquely from one medium into another in which its speed is different. The phenomenon of refraction causes objects submerged in water to appear displaced. Mirages are often a result of atmospheric refraction. Refraction occurs when light changes direction as it passes from one medium to another, such as from air to water. The refraction of sunlight through the prism created a spectrum of colors. Diamonds sparkle due to the refraction of light within their facets. Gleam as noun, a brief or subtle sign or indication of something, often suggesting brightness or promise. A faint or brief light, often shining or reflected from a smooth or shiny surface. The moon cast a gentle gleam over the water, creating a serene atmosphere. There was a mischievous gleam in his eye as he revealed his secret plan. The morning dew added a sparkling gleam to the grass in the meadow. Her eyes caught the gleam of the diamond ring as she held it up to the light. The detective noticed a gleam of recognition in the suspect's expression during questioning. Shine as verb, to emit light, to be bright or glossy, to make something smooth and glossy by rubbing or polishing it. The sun shone brightly in the clear blue sky. The wax floors shone under the fluorescent lights of the gymnasium. The dancer's performance shone with grace and elegance. He spent hours shining his shoes until they gleamed. Her eyes shone with excitement as she opened the gift. Ray as verb, emit rays of light or heat, extend or spread in a specified direction from a central point. His smile rayed happiness to everyone in the room. The sun rays rayed through the clouds, creating a breathtaking display of colors at sunset. The star's influence rayed across the galaxy, affecting planets in its orbit. The heat from the fire rayed outward, warming everyone around it. The road rayed out from the city center in all directions, leading to different destinations. Gleam as verb, to appear briefly or faintly, suggesting brightness or promise. to shine faintly or briefly, often with reflected light. The dewdrops gleamed on the grass in the early morning, creating a magical scene. Her eyes gleamed with excitement as she opened the beautifully wrapped gift. His smile gleamed with satisfaction as he finished the challenging task. The sunlight gleamed on the surface of the lake, creating a mesmerizing effect. The polished silverware gleamed in the candlelight, adding elegance to the table setting. Level up your English. Master vocabulary, idioms, and phrasal verbs with fun quizzes. Translate meanings into 104 languages. Download now. Link in the description. Please like and subscribe to our channel.